told him he had to fix the date, because he put down 113, but his document said 131. So it was just a simple key error, and he was like, who could have done that? You! Like, we don't do it. Then he got, like, upset when I said it would have been you, like, we don't touch the dates. Because he submitted it to us. So how would have we changed the date if we didn't even look at his account, and that's why he's calling in? Like...
You'll need an administrator to establish the degree of customization desired and all of the available options for teams in the league. Now, it's worth mentioning that the administrator will have a lot of control and responsibility, but don't worry, you can also set co-administrators as well to help with the workload.
There are 5 presets available to quickly start your MyNBA experience. Standard, simple, role-playing, online, and full custom. To play with friends, you can use the online or full custom presets. Then create your league with the rules and flexibility for everyone to have the most fun possible.
Between live, daily, or custom timers, you'll be able to go at the best pace for the amount of time you and your friends want to play. Timers are set up to keep the league progression fluid and remind you of key deadlines and upcoming events. Multiple timer options are
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Moses Malone. Jones is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Ingram in at the 2. And for the Spurs, we've got Johnson. Mobley is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Marbury in at the shooting guard position. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
The pass to Dosunmu. Now Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely, and the first shot of the night for him misses. The shot. Brown the pass to Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. Second chance shot. And it's Malone with the rebound. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Dosunmu somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ingram outside. This is it to Anunoby. Back to Ingram. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
Now here's Ingram. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Dosunmu. For the 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And taken away by Brown. Johnson right side. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Anunoby. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Over Johnson. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the game.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Anunoby. After the basket by San Antonio. Dosunmu, the pass to Anunoby. And taken away by Brown. Johnson surveying the floor. It's blocked. Stolen. Popped up there for Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Malone. He kicks to Ingram. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Mobley misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Yep, it counts.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley is made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
For the Cavaliers, Michael Porter, he's checked in for Malone. Pat Connaughton comes in for Ingram. Davis is subbed in for Dostumu. Now here is Davis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Marbury passes to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Outside Porter. Davis against Johnson. Outside Porter. Pass to Connaughton. Takes the 13-footer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter.
That was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
No good on the free throw. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Marbury, good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. Rodman, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Team foul. Now into the line.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first.
Dennis Rodman.
Davis against Johnson. Left side, Davis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Clock at 4. To stop the run. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Porter against Brown. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
And it's Marbury missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Porter, no luck.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Kicks it out to Rodman. On deep. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
San Antonio, let's give it up for you.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got OG Anunoby. Brandon Ingram's out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. The feed from Mobley. Malone with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Moses Malone.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Marbury. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
First team foul.
This game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Ingram. Malone right side. Rodman with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. From deep, Green. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And a wide open look for Porter. The offensive rebound. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here is Porter. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. There's the pass to Malone. Over Rodman. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Malone.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Now here's Anthony. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Marbury. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here is Anthony. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Green sliding it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Spurs. Guarded by Green. Passes to Dosunmu. Here's Porter. Count that one. Michael Porter's got his first points of the night.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Outside, Green from past the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. He doesn't hit that one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Now Anthony Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rodman finds Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Chamberlain comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Green. Pass to Connaughton. And here's Jones. Outside, Davis. Here's Dosunmu. A second chance effort. Jones, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Dosunmu. After the basket by San Antonio. Chamberlain with the block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To the paint. Malone in the post. He's covered by Hero. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Moses Malone. Outside Anthony. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Brown against Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Wide open. And the shot no good, a bit short. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Cleveland. Brown outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Davis against Hero. Back to Connaughton. Shoots over Brown. Jones kicks to Connaughton. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
30 seconds left in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the pass to Dosunmu. Taken away by Anthony. Lob pass to Warren.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Here's Dosunmu to end the run. No good there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They really got to turn the intensity up in the second half. You look at their free throw differential, it's a big gap. They need to be more physical and start earning more fouls.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Evan Mobley is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Marbury in at the 2. It's the San Antonio 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead. Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Johnson. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Chamberlain. Passes it to Marbury. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Marbury. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Ingram finds Malone. Over Chamberlain. Malone can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Johnson outside. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Ingram passes to Porter. Back to Ingram. Outside, Jones. Porter looking it over. The 17-footer goes down. Porter's got 6.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Here is Porter, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Jones. Tries from 10. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Marbury. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Timeout called, Cleveland. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly and Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
The Spurs making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown dishes to Mobley.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Stephon Marbury, second personal foul. First team foul.
Covered by Johnson. Ingram passes to Anunoby. On the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Spurs leading by 14. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Mobley outside. The pass to Marbury. Back to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. He's covered by Brown. Back to Ingram. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Johnson. Ingram, left side. They get a hand on it. Malone against Johnson. Here's Marbury. 9 points in the game so far. Only one man back on D.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Passes it to Marbury. He can't get it to go. Good D by Anunoby. The Cavaliers trail by 12. It's Porter outside. Rebound San Antonio. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes remaining.
Marbury passes to Mobley. Shoots over Anunoby. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Second team foul.
Outside for Davis. Cleveland moving the ball around. Over to the wing. Connaughton passes to Davis. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Porter. Here's Connaughton, and he nails the jumper. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Osumu, he's checked in for Michael Porter. San Antonio leading by 10. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Hero, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Dosunmu, the pass to Malone. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Johnson. It's hauled in by Hero.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Jones checked in for Cleveland.
Shooting one.
That one misses for Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's the three. They get the rebound. Jones kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hero from long range. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Dosunmu. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, OG Anunoby is out there with Porter. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, TJ.
Now here's Dosunmu. D right on him. Nice step back to get it off. Dosumu's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Outside, Green. It's up a three. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the inside, Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs. No good on that one.
OG Anunoby at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. It's Rodman with the ball for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, Hero. Rodman kicks to Hero. Ingram against Hero. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Good work defensively by Rodman. Right side, Green. And here's Anthony for 3. San Antonio getting another chance here. Green deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Dosunmu, the pass to Anunoby. It's Ingram on the wing. Jones trying to get open, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Porter with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Anthony. Jones kicks to Ingram. Outside, Porter. They get it back. And another shot. That shot missing. Some solid defense by Rodman.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hero passes to Anthony. Outside Warren. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Chamberlain's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Malone's checked in for the Cavaliers.
One shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. Short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Dosunmu. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Kicks to Porter. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Now here's Brown.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Free throw good from Brown.
We've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Jones is checked in.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. The pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Spurs. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Marbury. From deep 3-point range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Good chance here for Porter. They get it back. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Mobley, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, Evan Mobley.
Spurs leading by 4. Here's Marbury. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Timeout called, Cleveland. They trail by 6. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ayo Dosunmu.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
On the wing, Brown to the middle, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Ingram from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brown outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
At the line for your Spurs. At the line for what?
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 11-point game. They need this. Malone trying to break free. And it's Ingram missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And San Antonio has possession. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Marbury missing. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ingram wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Johnson with it. Here's Marbury. Malone with the block.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Marbury, good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.